I don't think tattooing is anything like drawing or painting. I can draw fairly well. In fact, I enjoy drawing. I paint terribly. I can sculpt alright, but no, I don't think it's anything like tattooing. I think it's a totally different medium. Well, the skin's alive, it's moving. You can't rub it out. Different skin, it's just, some people's skin's terrible at tattoo. You start off, you look and you just think, my God, they bleed a lot, or the texture of the skin's horrible. While I was in the army, a good friend of mine, his brother-in-law started tattooing from home. And I came back to camp one day, seen his home done tattoo and thought, that is rubbish, I could do better. And someone said to me, why don't you? I just saw it as a challenge really. So when I got out of the army, I started to pursue a career in tattooing. I've become quite good friends with a lot of my customers in this town. As you saw earlier, someone brought me some homemade food that his wife had done, but the man I was tattooing earlier, we swapped DVDs a lot, and quite a few of the customers I occasionally go out for a meal with them, or a beer, and speak to, you know, outside of work. But you know, there is a lot of trust. Yeah, definitely. Big guys and their chests, they don't tend to like. Whereas skinny guys,
that one there,
yeah, that was alright.
That was fine.
That little area.
It stops being a tattoo sitting as much as just a conversation that hurts a lot. Well, I've been getting tattooed for the past, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5 years, and in that I've had like so many hours worth. You just forget. Once you get tattoos, you can learn how to do stuff like make the heart beat. The waterfall can make the water look like it's flowing around the bottom of the arm. If I do that, can make it look like it's moving a bit more and stuff. Same with the tail feathers. Once you get tattoos, you realise you can do weird stuff like that with them. It's really fun. That's all cost me about £5 in total, I'd say, round about, because it's been about £3 working on this one, and 500 so far on this one, and then the others around, like bits and pieces, some of it a bit more than others and stuff. So yeah, I'd say about £5. It's because it's got a reward system to it, really. It's like you pick out something that you really want, but to get it you have to pay and you have to suffer a bit, like, because you gotta, you know, have it done. Like, I mean, some people find it easier than others, but you very much notice there's a needle going in and out of your skin. So yeah, and then afterwards, after suffering through that bit, and sometimes, you know, when it takes over years as well, like, to do it, you like, it's that sense of sort of having that and that satisfaction, that achievement, and that sort of like, it's an achievement to like have them done and stuff. So yeah, it's sort of, you're addicted to that reward system.
I've noticed more and more places are becoming acceptable. I have noticed, not like going there a lot, McDonald's has got plenty of people with really naff tattoos on their necks and hands. But yeah, I think it's becoming more and more acceptable.
If someone's going to look at you and judge you from that and see it as bad, then that's them. They're putting that emotion behind it. Tattoos don't change character at all. So yeah, like, job opportunities have definitely been something I've thought about. That's why I've put my cut-off points as there, so I can have a long sleeve shirt and still no one will know, and so I'm hoping that'll do. And I haven't built like onto my neck or anything, so it can all be hidden. You have to be clever about it. You've got to realise that other people aren't gonna see your tattoos the way you are.
But I do try to advise people when getting a tattoo. I don't think, right, give me 40 quid, sit down, I'll do it. If it's something that I think is a bit dodgy or a silly idea, I politely let them know.
Calm down.
She got tattooed around some guy's house, and it's bad.
Another fatal one.
It's straight, but it's bad. It's scarred up and
is it?
blown up lines and.
Oof.
You got to know the person and trust them and know that everything's clean. I got a secondary infection from the one on my thigh, which was a little bit awkward when I found out, but couldn't tell my mate because he would have knocked his confidence. But it was just a matter of getting some Germline. It was fine. So yeah, it was good.
You get one shot at it, and if someone jumps or fidgets and you get a line where you don't want a line, it's not such a good thing. So you're permanently on edge. Make sure waiting for them to flinch or jump or go to answer their phones or just basically fidget. And obviously you want their tattoo to look good. And if they got a nice piece of work on them by someone else, you obviously want the thing you're doing on them to look just as good. So yeah, there was quite a lot of pressure.
When it comes to designing something, you got to treat them like an artist. There's a reason they're called tattoo artists, and it's like if you were to go to an artist to draw a picture, say, and you say, right, I'd like you to draw this picture, but I want it exactly like this. There won't be any emotion to it, you'll just be doing something. But if you go to them with a set of good ideas, can you be like with this, all I said, like, I want a sleeve, but I want to have the phoenix, the waterfall, and the bamboo, like, we'll go from there. And he sort of sat down and he did his research and looked up a load of stuff, brought it to me, looked at designs and stuff, and we sort of worked on it together. And I think by doing that, leaving a little bit of space for negotiation with the artist so they can put their own flair on it, that really makes a piece like a lot better.
But as for the art side of it, yeah, I think sometimes something does happen and you add to a tattoo or their vision that they bring in and you draw something out. And I think, yeah, it does look like art as opposed to just a picture out of a book. So yeah, some things, not all, I think some tattoos just take them for what they are, a tattoo. But some, yeah, some I've done I look at and I'm pretty proud of the fact. And I think, yeah, I think that's a nice piece of art there, but not always, in all honesty.
For my arms, I've got a yin-yang sort of thing going on because I'm an eighth Chinese, so because I like that, I thought it'd be good to get in that sort of style done. Their animal representations are the phoenix for the female and the dragon for the male, so I thought Nan and Grandad, go with that. So yeah, that's why I got the Nan sleeve. I thought I'd get a really colourful tattoo to sort of symbolise, and with lots going on to symbolise, how deep and stuff she is and how actually interesting she is. And as opposed to my granddad's one, where he's sort of very charismatic person, but he's actually he's a bit sadder and he's had a bit of a tough life and stuff. But with the elements on this one, I got the waterfall, which represents moving on with life and stuff, and the cherry blossoms down here represent a different family member. And I had a little space underneath my arm here, which is where I got my panda. It's in such an awkward place to show people, and I sort of like that even more because it's just a little bit more personal.
I think a lot of it nowadays is from that TV show Miami Ink, because they link a story to every tattoo and suddenly people have got it in their heads, a tattoo's got to mean something to them. So I think they secretly want a tattoo but make something up in their head to justify it, instead of thinking, wow, I like that dragon, I want one of them. Now they make up some story in their mind and you think, yeah, it's a tattoo, just have it if you want it.
I guess to me it's telling a story. It's got lots of elements of my story in there, and mostly my past basically, and yeah, I like it through that. And also I just like the tattoos. I just really do.
I said we should have stuck one of the filmmakers in the chair, really.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Get it all tashed on inside their finger or something silly.
With your name on their arse.